Hey everyone, Andy Raffel from eTeknix.com and welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. And I actually said to myself I was going to stop using the knife as much, like pointing it around, but you know, it happens. As you can see on the camera, I know we had to kind of tinker about with it a little bit just because of the amount of stuff we've actually got here. And yeah, apparently it looks like I'm at a very sort of end of a very, very long tunnel. If anyone remembers the film Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when they kind of go down into the doorway, I'm probably looking like that right now. But that's mainly because of this great big thing. But to get to that, we've got to start on the top, so let's get on with it. So, first one is from CoolerMaster. It's a power supply by the looks of things. And I hate it when companies do this. For some reason, they always put kind of the sticky pocket label right over the tape. So when you come to cut through it, you can't because it's, yeah, it just doesn't work. Probably would work with a better knife, but I've still got my trusty one, so, you know. Let's see how we get on. See, it just doesn't work. And we have the MasterWatt Lite 400. So essentially a 400 watt power supply. Yeah, okay, it is 80 plus, not 80 plus bronze, but I mean the differences between 80 plus bronze, silver, gold, titanium, and what have we got now? Platinum, I think as well. Or is it platinum then titanium? I don't know. There's so many different ones, but the difference is so negligible that I never understand why people have to get 80 plus bronze. They have to get 80 plus, yeah, it's very, very small differences. So MasterWatt Lite 400, this is essentially one of the cheapest kind of mid-range power supplies on the market. Now, when I say mid-range, I mean 400 watts. So many people out there, they think as soon as they stick a graphics card in their system and they have an Intel i7, they need suddenly a 1000 watt power supply. You don't. I'm running a Threadripper system behind the camera and I could easily get away with using like 450 watts. Now, the reason we've actually gone with this is for a build that we're going to be doing based around the new AMD Ryzen APUs. So these are the 2200G and the 2400G with Vega graphics. Now that, I actually built a system already and I think it worked out about 58 watts on idle. On load, it kind of got closer to the 100 watt mark. So as you can see, 400 watts is going to be more than enough. So thank you very much to CoolerMaster for sending that out. Appreciate it as always. Now, this next one is huge. I'm not going to unbox it. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what's coming up. I always do that with chassis because if I was to unbox this one, and this one, it's just going to be too much and my desk is very, very small. I'm looking at getting a bigger desk, but you know, for now, this will have to do. But I wanted to show you guys. This is the Dark Base Pro 900 White Edition. So this is actually a limited edition color. I believe I only made 500 of them. Don't think it actually says anywhere. But essentially this is kind of, you know, the creme de la creme when it comes to Be Quiet. And we actually joked about with Be Quiet when we went to their offices in Germany, because I don't understand if it's the White Edition, why it's called the Dark Base Pro 900. Surely it should be called the Light Base Pro 900 or the White Base. You know, that's just my personal opinion, but you know, let me know what you think in the comments below. Personally, Dark Base Pro 900 White Edition, it's just kind of a bit of a paradox, but there you go. Let's move it out of the way so I've got a bit more space and then we can look at what else we've got. So, moving on, what else have we got? So, this one is from ASRock. So, I actually know what this is because I asked ASRock for it. And this kind of ties in with the 400 watt power supply. So, what we have here is the ASRock AB350M HDV. I'll do a quick unboxing on this. So, B350 motherboard, and the reason we chose this is when I was scouting around on Amazon and other retailers and looking for a B350 motherboard, I mean, we have got ones here. We've got the MSI Crate Gaming, some other ones which aren't on the shelf for some reason, but we have got some other B350 motherboards, including Mini ITX. The weird thing is with the Mini ITX ones is, even though they're smaller, they are the most expensive. You know, they're trying to cram so much technology into something that's a lot smaller, just, you know, part and parcel with the territory. So when we were looking around, it seemed like there's so many different price ranges when it comes to B350. And ASRock seemed to have it kind of, you know, down to a T. So this was actually the cheapest B350 motherboard you can buy at the time of filming this video. That might all change tomorrow, it might change in 5 minutes, but there you go. Included, you get a driver CD, a little manual, I/O shield plate. Looks a bit cheap. I hate the cheap looking ones. I really like, you know, when they put like a bit of branding on there and stuff like that, but yeah. I/O shield plate. You get a couple of SATA cables as well. And then the motherboard itself. So, oh, there's something else. Okay, you get one little screw. They give you this massive bag for one little screw. That's purely for the M.2, so you can secure your device into there. So this is the motherboard itself, AB350 HDV. As you can see, we've got the AM4 socket on there, 2 DIMM slots supporting DDR4 up to whatever you can overclock it to, and then we've got an M.2 slot and a PCI Express slot as well. SATA-wise, we've got 4 SATA connectors, and on the back we've got plenty of USB, DVI, VGA. Seriously, ASRock, VGA? I would have rather have seen DisplayPort on there, but we have got a HDMI port as well, gigabit Ethernet, and then your audio. So yeah, not a bad little board, micro ATX, and that's going to help us with building a system that's kind of an affordable gaming system, because we all know at the moment the price of GPUs is absolutely just skyrocketed. And I actually feel sorry for you guys who, you know, put all your hard-earned money into buying a system, and then you kind of get to that stumbling block of needing to buy a GPU, and essentially you can't, because they're just stupid prices. The only people I know who are really kind of trying to actually combat that problem are EVGA. Because they sell directly on their web store, they're actually notifying people on Twitter when they have new stock of certain cards, and they're selling them at reasonable prices compared to the inflated Newegg prices in America and some of the retailers in the UK. I'm not going to mention too many names, but you know who you are. Sort it out. Stop ripping people off. It's really annoying me. So there you go. So these two things are going to kind of go together. The next thing that's going to go with this system, which is going to be paired up with a 2200G or a 2400G, haven't quite decided, need to look at the pricing, is going to be this. Now this hasn't actually been launched at the time of filming, but by the time this video comes out, it might have actually, already kind of, been released and everything. So I can't really say too much about it, but it is from CoolerMaster. It's the Masterbox Q300L. Essentially, it's a very, very small, affordable chassis. There's not really much more to say about it. We saw it at CES, and it's kind of, no frills, does what it says on the tin. What more could you want? So let's get that out of the way and move on to the next one. Gonna leave this one till last because I know there's quite a lot of stuff in here, and it's going to take me a little while to get through it. So instead, I will show you something else that we've had come through. It's been a little while since we've done anything from InWin. InWin kind of tend to release some, their products are fantastic. I love InWin products. I actually use an S-frame myself and absolutely love it. The problem is InWin kind of go one of two ways. They do kind of the mainstream stuff, and they do really, really well, and everyone buys it. Then they kind of do the more expensive stuff where they have a limited edition run, and they don't tend to sample that often. So the 101 is actually kind of, more the former than the latter. This is actually the 101C. So essentially it is a 101, but they've added USB Type-C onto it because, why not? That's kind of the way that the market's going. So they're just that ever sort of slight, smidgen just ahead of the curve. So yeah, we've got that. It's in white. It's going to look fantastic. It is a mid-tower, has RGB lighting and so forth. So yeah, plenty to get excited about there. Actually really good to kind of, be working a little bit more with InWin again. Because as I say, I really do like their products. So let's get that out of the way and move on to this one. So this is one, this one's Rascom. Probably not many people know who Rascom are. I think it might be like the parent company of Noctua. I think that's how they work it. Or it might be like their distribution side of things. I'm not sure exactly how it all works out. But yeah, they approached us quite a while ago. Our written editor, Pete, has already done some stuff based around the products that are in here, which are the Chromax stuff. Because everyone complains about the kind of browny, yellowy, beigey coloured of Noctua fans. So with this, essentially you're getting, slightly different colours that are going to be, I guess, more appealing to the mass market. The good thing is with this is Noctua have got it right when it comes to branding. As soon as you see that browny beigey colour, you know it's Noctua. And that's, a beautiful thing that they've been able to kind of, bring in products to the market that you distinctly know who manufactures it. But, like I say, it's not going to appeal to everyone. So let's see what we've got in here. So even though this stuff, the Chromax, is different colours, it still comes in brown packaging, which I think is brilliant. So we've got the heatsink covers for the NH-D15, D15S and D15SE AM4. Have a little look. Okay, so what we have are all the different kind of covers, and then you can sort of modify, the D15s and everything exactly how you want to. So we've got black, we've got white. Oh, I want to have a look at that one. I'm a sucker for white. I don't know about you guys. Do you prefer black chassis, white chassis, black accessories, white accessories? Ah, see, that looks beautiful. It's like a gloss white as well. I remember seeing this at Computex probably 2 years ago now. Might even been a year ago. I don't know. But yeah, gloss white. That's just going to look amazing in any chassis. I can tell you that now. So that's them ones, black and white. We have another black one, apparently. Okay, so it actually comes in quite a few colours. So you get red, blue, black, green, white, and yellow. So, but this is a swappable one. So on this one, I won't open up every single one, but you actually have kind of the colour inserts. So on this one, you can kind of change all the different inserts to various different colours. Okay, so these are the Noctua Chromax fans. So we've got the black ones, and then you get all the different colours as well. So the white, yellow, blue, green, red, and black. So you can basically change the little corners on it just to kind of accent the fan, as opposed to just being a bright, leery kind of, you know, coloured fan. So all the anti-vibration pads are swappable for any colour that you wish. I've also got another set and another set. So they sent us 4 lots of fans. So these are the NF-A14 PWM Chromax black swappable fans. What else do we have? Chromax white. So again, we've got the white colours heatsink cover for the NH-U12S, U12S TR4 SP3, which is obviously for Threadripper, and then the U12S SE AM4. So, you know, kind of catered for everything. Then we have another one, and another one, and we have Noctua NA SEC1 Chromax yellow 4 times 4 pin extension cables. So I got one of them. Okay, these are in different colours as well. These are going to be cool. So you have all of the different colours. So we've got blue. I'm not going to get them all out because I'm going to literally be here all day, and then I've got to package it all away again. But you can get an idea of kind of how the blue ones look. Just, again, adds a little bit of an accent to your build. I'm actually doing some builds at the moment which are kind of all blue, so they might actually come in really handy. So you get blue, you get yellow, you get white, black, yellow, white, red, and green. Now I can get rid of this box. So, let's try and make some sense of exactly what we have here. So all the cables, all of the different colours, RGB, all of the things, colour, all of the things, just all of the things. So, essentially what we have, all of these here are just cables, and you get 4 in each. So, cheers Noctua, I think you might have sent me too many. Not that I'm complaining. Sorry, one more. Not that I'm complaining, but, you know, that's a lot of stuff. So in this one, this is the sort of swappable kit, as it were. So essentially what you have is the kind of top cover, but it has the kind of cutouts on it, and then you can change that for whatever colour you want. So I won't get these all out, but you can see in there we've got the green on one side, blue on the other, red on one side, yellow on the other, white on one side, black on the other. I might actually speak to Noctua and see if they can make like an eTeknix blue. I think it would look really nice if it was in like the blue on my t-shirt. But you know, we'll see what we can do with that. But there you go. So much stuff from Noctua, so much stuff from CoolerMaster. I've got some stuff from ASRock, Be Quiet, InWin. Literally, this has been a great little haul, and it's going to sort of help us with a lot of upcoming projects. So if any of this stuff does excite you, if you like all the coloured stuff from Noctua, let us know in the comments below. If you're interested in seeing an affordable gaming build, I honestly believe I can build a gaming system that you'll be able to game at 720p, and even in certain games 1080p, talking low settings, not anything stupid, but without a graphics card, and I believe I could probably build that system for about £325 in the UK. So probably that's going to be close to about $450 US, maybe $500. See if I can get an SSD in there, 8 gig of RAM. I think that's going to be a really great system, and we will do some benchmarks on that and stuff as well. Maybe see if we can compare it against something from Intel and Nvidia. So maybe a GT 1030 with I don't know, some kind of Pentium. But you know, let us know in the comments if there's anything that you want to see kind of based around that. If you agree with kind of the spec kind of road that we're going down. Until next time, I've got to tidy up. This is Andy Raffel from eTeknix.com. Remember, if you did like this video, subscribe to get great video content like this directly to your inbox. Remember to give us a thumbs up, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.